Hello and welcome to my knife channel. Well, a couple of missing in action knives finally arrived from the post office. And what we got is two different Sowbellys. Now they look the same, but this one is stainless steel and this one is the classic carbon series. And just looking at it, which one do you think has more of an upswept curve? It's actually an optical illusion because they have the same Sowbelly. They're exactly the same. What changes it is one has a straight and another one has a slant bolster. It looks like on the carbon series they added a few little extras here. One is the pinch bolsters, and then every knife has a swedge on the end of it on this one as opposed to this one. This knife right here has some of the strongest springs I've encountered. I'd say it's about an 8 on the main blade, and these secondary blades are wicked. About a 9. You're almost fingernail breaking. I even tried this tool on it, and using it the correct way, pushing forward and everything, it's still pretty hard to use. You see how that does? It takes some practice to use a nail nick. Even if you switch over to this side and you say, okay, ooh, there went the knife. I gotta go find it now. There he is on the floor. So yeah, getting a nail nick tool is gonna take some practice, but and also when you've got strong springs like that, that means that when you're closing it, it'll snap at that last second. And this guy got me in the hand right there. The web of my hand had gotten in the way. I was closing it kind of like this, and it nailed me. But anyways, I'm starting to like this yellow composite or Darylin handle plastic, basically. A lot of knives back in the day looked a lot like this. They're inexpensive, but not bad. Kind of looks like aged ivory a little bit, even though it isn't. So on these knives, I'll put up the specs. The only thing I'm going to throw up here is probably the weight of each, because I believe the classic carbon one is a little bit heavier. I may be wrong, but as you can see, it's got that swedge on top, which kind of adds to the looks. On this one, probably just a personal preference, you know. Some people like them straight spine. Some people like a little swedge. You pretty much got your choice. This one, of course, they went with the slant R bolster, and it has the mirror R with the CC in it, which is probably for classic carbon. The carbon one uses T10 carbon steel, and the normal one uses 440A stainless. So you pretty much got a choice. As far as fit and finish, these are very nice. No proud pins. You can't feel any transitions. Just a nice little knife. This one here's got a little bit of a gap right there. I can see that on bone and stuff it might not fit, but you know, plastic, you can make that to size. But anyway, push on it, it doesn't get, it closes it just a little bit. But to me, that's not a big issue. So anyways, I wanted to show you those, and then as a bonus, I'm going to show you this knife. Alright, now I took the Kamp King from before, and I sharpened it up and everything, and then I was cleaning off the stuff, and I thought, well, this kind of looks weird with the different patina, so I put it in vinegar and darkened it up a little bit, and gave it about 30 minutes or so. And this knife is turning out pretty nice. Now this one I got on eBay, and I could see from the video that somebody had broken the tip off on it. Well, whoever had this knife needs a pry tool, man, because they did that on every tool on here except for the can opener. The cap lifter, they broke the screwdriver portion of it off. Man, look at that. They bent the heck out of it. You can see even the awl has its tip bent where somebody, you know, tried to use the awl like crazy. Like I said, the only one that really doesn't have it bent or mangled or messed up is the can opener. But the rest of it, I mainly wanted to get this knife for the cover, you know, just to look at it. I didn't realize it was going to be quite so bad, but it'll give me a chance to basically reprofile this blade. I'm going to try to match it up. I'll probably lose part of my nail nick doing that, but I'm going to try to slant it down and curve this up to sharpen it. I may even completely disassemble it, you know, and get another Kamp King and try to swap out the tools and stuff. I don't know. It's just going to be really an experiment on cleaning up old knives and trying to restore them. You can reprofile this. I'm going to basically have to take a hammer, smack it down to make it level, put it on my bench vise on the anvil portion, and smack it with a hammer until this thing gets straight, and then take a file and reprofile that. Same thing with this awl here. It's just going to take a little smack on the tip to bring it back over a little bit. The one that's going to take the most effort is going to be this one right here. And I think this is an older Imperial, because it doesn't say, I'll have to look at the tang stamp. No, they're the same, Imperial USA. So these I think are 45 to 56 was when they used that tang stamp. So you have two similar knives. Just thought I'd throw that one in there for you. I'm starting to look at vintage knives and stuff, and you just really got to be careful. Look at the descriptions and everything else, but yeah, it's not a bad knife. This one's cleaning up a lot better. I think they call this pearlescent handle or something. I'm trying to make it look like mother pearl, but it's not. Anyway, there you go. There's a couple more knives that came in and future work right here. Thank you for watching, and have a nice day.